Spiderman, Elsa Leafy? Wait, are you guys fucking serious? It will all come together in due time, my child. Oh, okay, voice that sounds eerily like mine. Fuck it, let's get real. What the hell are these videos? Just take a look at this. How does that video have more than 4 times our total channel views? How is that fair? How is that okay? How did the YouTube gods let this happen? Alright, you know what? For the first time in my life, I'm gonna pray. Oh, great YouTube god, leader of memes, killer of Harambe, take my sacrifice of clickbait and bestow upon me your cringy wisdom as I suckle upon your teat of viewership. With the motherly milk of YouTube's boob hat thrust upon my genitals, I now have the power to explain this nonsensical bullshittery in the story you never knew. Now that I've cleaned up most of the divine goop juice from my no-no spot, let's ask the question this video is meant to answer. How do videos and channels get popular on YouTube? The answer is wrapped around everyone's favorite meme burrito, Leafy. Like shitty Mexican food, they're both popular and give you volcano butt. But first, let's explain the basic facts of the situation for the large percentage of viewers that don't know what in the fuck we're talking about. About 6 to 9 months ago, skit videos with Spiderman and Frozen's Elsa doing really dumb shit started springing up from YouTube consciousness. Many of them are silent films with light, carefree, non-copyrighted elevator music. But really, some things are best seen for yourself. So play the clip, Alfred. I know what you're thinking. Totally worthy of 220 million views, right? It's a regular Drake music video! Do you know how many views that is? Okay, for some context, the most popular thing on YouTube is music, right? If we're talking about single videos, nothing really competes with music. Except for fucking Spiderman and Elsa! This video has more views than most of Drake's singles. Not saying that Drake's good or anything, just that's a lot of views. And it's not just this one video. Searching Elsa and Spiderman will give you pages and pages and pages of videos with millions of views, all based around stupid Elsa Spiderman plots. What's the draw here? Are these characters in a fantasy relationship? And if so, I want to know how the sex is. I always imagined Elsa's vagine being a bit cold, and Spiderman shooting web instead of jizz. But that's just me. Here's the point. YouTube doesn't care how good your video is. YouTube only cares about your watch time, your engagement, and things like that. Okay, so let's do some thinky-thinkies. Who in their right mind would watch asinine, nonsensical videos about Elsa and Spiderman? 2 words. Little snot-nosed twerps! Okay, that's more than 2 words, but you get the point. We're in a technological age where every parent's way of saying fuck off is to hand over their mobile device to their child to distract them. These kids are raised in an age of video entertainment on YouTube, and these Elsa and Spiderman videos are happy, funny sort of, and don't use language, so there's nothing for children not to understand. It's the perfect combination of popular characters and universal slapstick humor that even a 2-year-old can comprehend. Need more evidence? Just look at all the comments on these videos. Nearly every single comment is some form of illiterate bullshit. Adults aren't watching these. It's a bunch of kids. And not just American kids. Since there's no speaking in a lot of these videos, they can be universally watched by little shitheads everywhere. All these children are seeing are their favorite movie characters acting out dumb little skits. It's like the next level of sock puppets. But there's another major reason why crappy videos like this blow up. Most people probably don't even realize there's a completely separate app called YouTube Kids that you can download onto your phones and tablets. This app lets you set time limits for your child and has a specific algorithm set on only allowing kid-friendly videos. Spiderman and Elsa videos are all over this app. Having a separate platform that filters out a ton of YouTube videos makes the competition on that platform much smaller. And if a video does well on YouTube Kids, it's very possible it will be suggested on mainstream YouTube as well. We always say our children are our future, and on YouTube that's definitely true. Children are one of the largest demographics on YouTube with the most time to watch videos. They are near single-handedly deciding what becomes a success. It's not about quality, it's about stupid kids who are easily entertained by bright colors and fantasy characters they've seen before. Let's go over what we've learned so far. First off, Leafy gives you ass burn. Secondly, kids are dumb, and if it's bright and happy, they'll probably enjoy it. It's kinda like when you say mean things to your dog, but you use a happy voice and they get all excited. Who's a little shit? You are? Yes, you are. You're a little Nazi, aren't you? They just soak it up like it's nothing. And third, YouTube doesn't care about the amount of effort put into a video. Quality doesn't mean views, and views don't mean quality. This phenomenon doesn't just apply to Spiderman and Elsa, even though it's a really great shitty example. YouTube has a very secretive algorithm that determines if videos do well. One thing we do know is that watch time is a large part of what helps videos explode. Ever notice how there's very few animators on YouTube now? Years ago, YouTube was home to a plethora
SAT word of the day! Yeah!
Of animators who made short videos for a living. But then YouTube changed its algorithm and suddenly watch time became more important than sheer number of views. Which isn't the end of the world because before it was only videos with booby thumbnails that did well, but now an animator can't make 30-second videos and live off of it. The algorithm won't allow it, hence the rise of Let's Players. YouTube's algorithm supports frequent uploading and long view durations. Channels like Rooster Teeth's Let's Play channel use this to their advantage. Not only do they upload every day, their videos are nearly all over a half-hour long. This puts them in the good graces of the YouTube gods and allows their videos to be suggested on people's homepage, sidebars, and other areas. It's the same reason why you don't see many channels like ours. Highly editing-intensive videos are difficult to produce quickly. Even Game Theory has other creators on his channel to ensure he has frequent uploads, because at most he can get out a Game Theory once per week. Other creators have figured out the magic formula that gets them views. Here's where our friend Leafy jumps back into the picture. This cringe meebo releases nearly every day and gets on average 2 to 5 million views per video. How is he doing this? Well, he's making videos longer than 10 minutes to appease the algorithm. In addition to that, he's talking about controversial subjects that are often current and are actively being searched. Then he's putting clickbait titles and boobs or faces or both in his thumbnails. Add a dash of canned meme lord humor and poof, you get a formula that seems to be giving him an almost PewDiePie level of success despite having a 1/10 of the subscribers. Look at the recent views per video on each channel. They are surprisingly similar. Does this mean that Leafy's videos are as good as PewDiePie's? Or Game Grumps? Seriously, take a look at this comparison. According to Social Blade, last month Game Grumps got 81 million views and Leafy got 80 million. What the fuck? I only mean some offense to Leafy here, but the Game Grumps are some of the most hilarious people on YouTube. They have like 10 people working on their channel compared to Leafy's one-man show. Add the fact that they release 3 videos a day yet are barely outviewing Leafy, and you get proof that this system is broken. Take a look at the subscriber increase in the last 30 days. 50,000 to 350,000. Leafy is getting 7 times the number of subs per month as Game Grumps. And it's because Game Grumps plays all types of games and don't push topical controversial bullshit on their videos. They aren't trying to clickbait people, and they're getting penalized for it. Does that seem right to you? These are all symptoms of a broken system that for now, we can do nothing to fix. Want a more dramatic example? In terms of number of sheer hours alone, each story you never knew takes 60 or more hours to produce. A Leafy video takes half of a drunk afternoon. Here, watch how quickly we can make a Leafy video. Hey guys, I came across this channel yesterday called Testicle. Oh no, it's Treesicle. What the fuck is that? What a cringy name. Just check out this guy's voice. And that's the story. You never knew. It's like he's showering down cancer cells from the heavens above. It might give me butthole cancer if I didn't already have it. Seriously guys, don't go after this guy. But seriously guys, if he died, that wouldn't be that bad, am I right? Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, or I'll cancer your butthole with cancer. I'm pretty sure I could find someone to shit on like that every day without too much hassle. It's not that Leafy's that shitty, it's that the amount of views he gets doesn't make sense for the quality of each video when you have channels like this one making great content with less than 1/10 of the views. Let's look at the bigger picture outside of Leafy. New creators trying to make YouTube a home are coming into the sphere with almost none of this information. It isn't readily available for the bright young YouTuber with plans to be the next Game Theory. So many extremely talented creators give it one shot, believe they don't have what it takes to make it on YouTube, and give up their dream. It's upsetting, but it's the way YouTube works right now. If you look at any number of the largest creators on YouTube, you see the same formula again and again. Frequent, if not daily uploads, 10-minute or longer videos, and easily created content. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Game Grumps, Let's Play, Jacksepticeye, Leafy, The Diamond Minecart, Stampy Longhead, Philip DeFranco, all these creators upload daily or near daily with long videos that are easy to produce. Compare that to how many YouTubers use heavily edited work. Let's see, there's Game Theory, us, Noggin, Gaijin Goomba. Do you see the difference here? There's a blatantly obvious difference in terms of views and success between these types of channels, despite the fact that one style of video creation takes much longer than the other. We aren't griping about it. Well, okay, maybe we are a bit, but you feel my balls. What we mean is that certain genres or video types will ultimately do better than others on YouTube because it simply takes less time to edit together 15 minutes of facecam or Let's Playing than it does to make a 15-minute animation or story you never knew. YouTube should be a space where anyone has the possibility to succeed, but the reality feels very different. While YouTube has the primary responsibility for this situation, you also shoulder this burden. You, watching this video right now. The audience of YouTube decides which channels succeed and which channels don't. Every time you click a video, every time you watch a full video, every time you like, dislike, or comment, you are casting your vote into the cyberspace ballot box for that channel to succeed. When channels upload every day, it makes sense that they would get more votes than a channel that can upload once a week. Does that mean that the YouTube algorithm needs to change? I don't know, but it's far from perfect. Considering Leafy is one of the fastest growing channels on the platform, it seems like maybe there's some tweaks to be done. But that brings about another issue. If YouTube changes its algorithm again, how many channels will fall by the wayside because they're unable to adjust to the new rules? YouTube is like a talent show. It makes the rules of what can be popular, but in the end, it's the audience that ultimately decides. What I'm saying is that you sitting there in that chair, chilling with your dick out, you have the power to stop this. All you have to do is watch and support good shit instead of continuing to watch those goddamn cyberbully videos, you inconsiderate fucks! Seriously, please, we just released a World of Warcraft video that took 60 hours and is about to get 100,000 views! Is this what we call fairness? Is this justice? Blah. That's the story. You never knew. Ah, another satisfying conclusion to a story you never knew. It is mildly addicting, isn't it? Want more stories you never knew? Ha! Of course you do. Then, dear friend, consider checking out our sponsor, Audible. They've got literally thousands of stories you never knew. Sure, it's not exactly the same as a story you never knew by Treesicle, but you'll be supporting the show and you'll get access to stories that cover a lot more than our silly tales about video game stuff. Did I mention you get a free audiobook by going to audible.com/Treesicle? No need to thank us, kind sir and/or madam. It's the least we can do to say thanks for supporting us. And Audible really is a great service. We've been using it for over a year now, and I can't tell you how helpful it's been. Whether you're trying to figure out the meaning of life, what to do with your career, or just entertain yourself with a great story, there's a book out there that can help. And Audible has audio versions of basically all the good ones. Or if you've been inspired by this video to right the wrongs of an unjust YouTube system gone awry, you can learn how to start your own channel with audiobooks like this. There's no strings attached. You get your first audiobook for free, and you can cancel at any time. What do you have to lose? There's a link in the description ripe for the clickin'. Thanks again for supporting the show by going to audible.com/Treesicle. We really appreciate it. Oh, and this is what Volcano Butt sounds like.